Hey Bruce, I know it's just one step in the grand scheme of things this season, but given all the challenges this year with injuries, protocols, all that, just how rewarding is it to clinch that playoff spot and check that first goal off the list?
Well, you play for an opportunity to play for the cup, right? So we've accomplished the first part of that, is getting into the playoffs or the tournament, whatever you want to call it. As for the challenges, there were some for sure. I think every team's gone through them. We had our share of adversity, as much with COVID rescheduling and injuries and using different people. But the flip side of that, the positive side of that, is you learn a little bit about guys. They get thrown into situations where they got to step up. Saw it with goaltending, saw it a lot in the back end, maybe not as much up front, but certainly the other areas. And we came out of it okay. I think we're starting to play some really good hockey now. I know the last games against teams that are eliminated, but for us, I watch how we winning, how we playing, and we're playing the right way. So I think guys are preparing themselves for how you need to play. And normally I'd say April and May, but I guess it'll be May and June and hopefully July.
Kevin Dupont.
Butch, two things. First, what did you tell your guys after the win? That's the first part. And the second, this will be your fifth straight year going in. I know this is a big ask, but in terms of what do you think you've got in this team versus what you had the other four times?
Yeah, I mean, what I told the guys was, first of all, congratulations, because our expectations are obviously higher than to just make the playoffs. But Kevin, it's still an accomplishment in this league. It's not automatic. Ask Philadelphia, who had a real good year last year, that won't be in this year. Dallas is fighting for their life. They went to the final last year. I'm sure they thought they would be in a bit better position they are. So it's not automatic. So first and foremost, it was hey, good job. Now let's keep building for bigger and better things. What do we have in this team? Well, obviously last year we didn't know what we had behind Tuukka and Yarrow. This year, there's one thing we found out, as I alluded to earlier with the injuries, that a guy like Swayman and even Vladar, for that matter, have come in and played NHL games, played well for us. So we know we have depth back there if something should happen, especially with COVID still being an issue. And I think this year with the additions at the deadline, we have some hungry guys as well that have balanced out our lineup. So better balanced scoring. We're starting, even the Crowley line, it's early in the infancy with that line, but they're bringing offense every night, and they're a big line. They're hard to play against. So maybe there's something there. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, still early. So which would be similar to the cup run, where we got scoring from our top three lines, and our fourth line chipped in. I remember that when Nordy scored a big goal for us. I think it was Game 7 against Toronto. It was the first or second goal of the game. So ability there. So that's one thing that is a little different maybe from last year and 2 years ago, or sorry, 3 years ago. This is the little more spread out scoring throughout the group.
Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Butchie, just curious, how close to playoff ready do you feel like this team is here with a handful of games left to go in the regular season? And do you feel like this team is kind of hitting their stride at the right time, the way you've been playing the last 3-4 weeks?
Well, that part is accurate. We're taking care of business the right way right now. And how close? I think we're getting there. Hags, obviously, Brandon Carlo is going to come into the lineup tomorrow, so let's get him ready. Obviously, the guys have played in his spot. Connor Clifton did a great job tonight, sticking up for a teammate, played hard. Stephen Camphor's done a good job for us, so nice to know we have depth back there. So I think we need a few more games out of the bottom two lines, because they haven't been together a lot, sorting out who is our best sort of fourth line, who best fits with Lazar. Is it DeBrusque, Kuhlman, Wagner, Frederick? How does that all shake out? So there's a little bit to go there, obviously. So those are some things we want to sort through. And then who is Brandon's best partner? How do the six guys best work together? Because Riley has not played with those guys. He's played with Clifton, played well. He's played with Millsy. camp for. He's done a good job with whoever he's played with, but let's see how that plays out. So there's a few things still to sort through. And I'm not talking about positioning or anything like that. I'm talking about as our team and as our group and our chemistry.
Dan Roach.
Hi, Bruce. Just to kind of follow that up a little bit. How much do you, there were question marks obviously coming in with a young D and what have you, and losing Z. How much do you like this team as you get ready for the playoffs, both on and off the ice?
Well, I think they're a together group. That hasn't changed. Guys that come in here tend to enjoy the players here, the camaraderie. Obviously, with COVID, it is Dan, limited a little bit what you can do, but guys have spent time together on the road. They still have their dinners. They're in the room together, going through battles, practices, all that stuff. So I like that part of it. I don't think we're a cliquey group at all. I don't think there's anybody that's an outlier. Everyone has their own business and their own personality, certainly can be themselves, but I think as a group, they understand the common goal. So I like that about our team a lot. I forget the first part, Dan. Sorry, what was it?
Just basically, you're answering it too. What do you like about them on and off the ice?
On the ice,
I
think off the ice, that part. On the ice, I like the fact that, like a night like tonight, right? Like Kretsch's line's been on fire tonight. The puck wasn't bouncing their way as much, and we still went out and scored 3 goals, right? So other people stepped up. So I like the fact that we're getting contributions from everybody. Riley is out of the lineup. Zaboral comes in, does a nice job. Hasn't played in a while. Tomorrow, Miller will go out tomorrow, and Carlo will come in, and so for me, that's hey, we're putting another good player in the lineup. So I like the fact that guys go in and now identifying their role, accepting their role, knowing what their responsibility is, maybe a little better than earlier in the year. And some of that's on the staff too. You're trying to see what you have. Now it's a little more defined. Hey, this is what we're after. We're seeing that with the Crowley line. Play big, play hard, certainly score goals, but be a factor, be hard to play against. And they're getting rewarded offensively and still, being a hard team or hard line to play against, so that you wear teams down for the next line over the board. So some good things happening in that regard.
Last question will go to Rich Thompson.
Hey, Coach, just talk about the jump the team showed right out of the gate.
Well, I think we knew it was at stake, Rich. We could punch our playoff ticket, not rely on anybody else, go in the front door. So I think the guys recognized that, wanted to be ready. We had a light day yesterday. Guys got to spend some time after the Saturday afternoon game at home with their kids, with their family. It was a nice weekend. So I think being away from the rink mentally is always good for you. Just, hop on a plane a little later, get here, take care of business. I think that was their focus from puck drop. And again, good for them for recognizing. We got a professional group in there. So that doesn't surprise me. You just never know. Jersey was a little bit loose, played well against Philadelphia. So you don't know what you're going to get on the other side, but we know what we're going to get on this side, and it was good to see it. And then hopefully tomorrow, again, we enjoy this, but understand that, we got to keep building. And but tonight's start was excellent. I think it sent us a real good message to Jersey that we're here to take care of business.